Hey guys, welcome back. So in this series of videos, I'll be providing you honest reviews of different engineering colleges so that you, my little brothers and sisters, can get to know how good or bad a college is and you can choose the best for yourselves accordingly. Well, hello guys, this is Ankush Sharmakar and you're watching Eduveda. Well, in this video, I'll be providing you an honest review of Jadavpur University. The informations I'm going to provide you are collected from the internet and a bit from some of my friends, those who are studying there. Here we will discuss about campus, courses offered, fee structure, admission criteria, cutoffs, placements, food and accommodation, and lastly, the pros and cons, which is the most important part of this video. So make sure you watch this video till the end. Well, if you haven't subscribed yet, do hit that red subscribe button and ring the bell so that you don't miss any of such interesting contents in the future. Now that you've done that, let's get started. Well, Jadavpur University is one of the most premium universities in India. It is a public research autonomous university. Talking about the NIRF ranking, this university has performed really well in the past few years. 9th in 2017, 12th in 2018 and 14th in 2019. Established in 1955, this university is over 60 years old. And as we know, the older an institute is, the more companies are aware of its performance. Every year, more than 100 companies visit the campus for recruitment. Situated in Kolkata, this is a state-owned university. Now, the campus of Jadavpur University is pretty big. Well, this university has two campuses, both in Kolkata. One campus is at Jadavpur, which is known as the main campus. It is 58 acres large, and the other campus is at Salt Lake, which is 26 acres in size. The campus life is also great. But yes, during rainy seasons or off-season rains, the campus may get flooded and it's really tough for the students there. So that's a bad side for the campus life. Now talking about the BE Btech courses offered by this university. It offers BE Btech degree in 14 different disciplines, which are computer science and engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering, information technology, electronics and instrumentation engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, chemical engineering, civil engineering, production engineering, metallurgical engineering, construction technology, power engineering, printing engineering and graphic communication, food technology and biochemical engineering. So pretty many courses, right? Now let's talk about the fee structure of this university. The one for which this university is one of the best in case of rate of return of investment. Talking about the tuition fees, a student has to pay just rupees 5,710 for 2 years. That means 4 years of BTech in just about 11,500. Yes, but you'll have to pay about rupees 31,000 a year if you opt for information technology. Still, 4 years of BTech in IT for just 1.23 lakh. Well, now if you opt for the hostel, there are separate hostel fees you'll have to pay, as you can see here. Still, the hostel charges here are pretty minimal. Now, what are the eligibility criteria for getting an admission here? Here you can get an admission only through Wbjee counseling. That means you have to sit for the Wbjee exam. Well, There are several other criteria along with this one, like you need to secure at least 60% marks in physics, chemistry, and mathematics taken together, with all these subjects as the compulsory subjects in your 10+2 boards exam. Well, the minimum marks limit for SC, ST, OBC, PWD candidates is 45%. Besides these, if you need to score a minimum of 60% marks in mathematics, which is 45% for the SC, ST, OBC and PWD ones, and a minimum marks of 30% in English for all in the 10+2 boards exam. Another important point mentioned here is that 90% of the general category seats are reserved for the students of West Bengal, and the rest 10% are for the all India students. Now, the cutoffs. Well, being the best college for engineering under Wbjee, the cutoff marks are quite challenging. I'm providing the cutoffs of round 3 of Wbjee counseling 2019 for different streams in Jadavpur University. You can have screenshot of this. So these are the cutoffs for the West Bengal domicile general quota. You can see closing ranks for CSE was 103, electronics and telecommunication up to 207, IT up to 305, and so on. Last year the closing rank for round 3 in WB quota general ended up at 2069, which was for printing engineering. Now have a look at the cutoffs for all India quota. So you can have a look here, or you may take a screenshot of this. Now this is the state OBC quota. Well, a point mentioned here is that there is no other reserved category for all India students. These reserved categories I'm gonna mention are all for the state students. All the WBJE candidates who are from outside the state are considered as all India general quota students. So this is the OBC creamy layer quota, you can see. Then this is the OBC non-creamy layer. You may take a screenshot of all these. Then comes the SC quota. You can see all these are the round 3 cutoffs. Okay, so this was the last round for the WBJEB counseling, and this is the ST quota cutoffs. Another important point to mention is that even after the 3 rounds, there was another spot counseling round where students under rank 10,000 were eligible to apply for, and these seats which were left vacant after the 3 rounds of WBJEB counseling were filled up through this spot round, which was maintained totally by Jadavpur University Admission Board. Okay, so placements. As you can see in these highlights, this is the mid of 2020 and already more than 80 companies have visited the campus for recruitment. The placement percentage was 100%. High salary package hit 42 lakh per annum, and the average salary was about 20 lakh per annum. So these are some of the top recruiters of JU in 2020. Many big names, right? So now let's look at the department wise placement data. Here you can see the highest package was from the CSE department, Also have a look at the average package of each department, so you can get the idea how placements work here. Now, food and accommodation. Well, canteen facilities are quite good, but the hostel food is pretty average. Now, talking about the hostel rooms, the girls' hostel is pretty good, but the boys' hostel lacks quality. My personal recommendation would be to get a separate PG or mess if you can afford. Now, the most important part of this video, the pros and cons. Student will feel ease in choosing the institute after having a quick look at these pros and cons. Talking about the pros, it's a premium institute, one of the top ranked institutes in India. It provides a good rate of return of investment. Look, you pay 1 or 1.5 lakh maximum for your 4 years of BE Btech degree, and the average package of different streams. So a great rate of return of investment. Also, this university has a pretty strong alumni network distributed in all of the top companies all over the world. Then there is no pressure for your attendance. That means if you want to do something besides your studies, you can work on it. The faculties here are very friendly and cooperative. This creates a good teacher-student relationship. Moreover, a great campus life, a pretty big campus you get. Okay, so sport facilities and social events. There are interdepartmental tournaments held frequently in the college. And talking about social events, there's a lot of those. In Jadavpur University, there's at least one event a month. Moreover, you get library facilities. There's a departmental library as well as a central library. So if you want to study in a library, there will be no problem. Also, there are free gyms, free Wi-Fi facilities with decent speed. Canteen is also quite good. You also get open theater where you can do a lot of stuffs. Now, coming to the cons. So, firstly, 90% of the general category seats are for the students of West Bengal, and the rest 10% for all India students. Well, this is a good opportunity for the state students, but it's quite not a good thing for students of other states who want to study in a premium institute like this one. Then comes the infrastructure. Honestly, the infrastructure here is not so good. The buildings are quite old, and campus somewhere is dirty. Moreover, the campus gets flooded during rains, so that's a problem for the students. Now, politics. Yes, you might have noticed in the news frequently regarding political clashes in Jadavpur University. Yes, there's a bit too much politics going on here sometimes. That becomes a problem for the students. And lastly, the boys' hostel. As I told earlier, the boys' hostel is not so good enough. It would be better if you get PG or mess for a little higher price outside the campus. But keeping all these cons aside, JU stands to be one of the most premium institutes for engineering in India, and that's too for such a low fees investment. So that's all you need to know about Jadavpur University. Hope you like the video. Do give this video a thumbs up and share with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.